The community is invited to come together to honor all former prisoners of war and remember the heroes missing in action. Buddy Harris is the spokesperson for the POW MIA Memorial and Museum, and Kamal Gaspar is the Vice President of Community Engagement and Sponsorship at ViStar Credit Union. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having us.
And Buddy, we've talked about the POW MIA Memorial and Museum before, and we'll get to more about what's coming up for that because lots of renovations and excitement there. But let's talk about today's Recognition Day.
Okay, yeah, it's every year now they've got it. It's September 16th, it's going to be National Recognition Day, and it's just to honor the POWs, prisoner of war and former missing in action, and their families, and it's just another attempt to make sure that they get the honor and respect that they do.
And what types of things will be happening today?
Well, today we're going to there's going to be a chaplain, Pat Archuleta, is the steward of our chapel, and he's going to do the members at 10:30 in the morning. But one of the more spectacular things at this year is American Legion 250 has sponsored the Vietnam Memorial Wall, the replica, and so it's 3/5 the size of the normal wall, but still it's 6 feet tall, 300 feet long, and it's still it's a very emotional event. It's a very emotional experience if you've never seen it before or had the chance to get to DC to see the actual one. But we're very proud to have that and have that here, and that will be on Friday, and on Saturday we're going to have events also, and with that one we're going to have Legion Riders. There's going to be over 100 Legion Riders that can get there around between noon and 1 p.m. And again, we're going to have Pat Archuleta is going to do a memorial service at the chapel.
Okay, and I want to bring you into this really quickly, Kamal, so you're not just sitting there. Share about, because this is all kind of in partnership too with the Memorial and Museum through ViStar. Tell us about that partnership and the involvement and why that is so important to ViStar.
So ViStar, at the heart, the foundation, the core of what we do is the military and civil service members. So we were founded in 1952 at Naval Air Station Jacksonville, and we've grown and expanded. Our giving to community organizations, last year we gave $6.8 million to 300 organizations. $800,000 of that was to military-themed organizations. So when you have a great organization like POW, MIA, Memorial, Museum, and what they're doing, ViStar, we wrap our arms around it. Our purpose is to do good. Our core value is to lead by example. And that's what we're doing by leading by example with this partnership.
Yes, so tell us a little bit more then about the museum and memorial overall, because like I said, there's a lot of changes that are going to be coming.
A lot of changes. A lot of things have slowed down because of COVID, so we had to, unfortunately, some things didn't go all well, but thank goodness ViStar was fantastic. They've stepped up and stepped in, and because of them, we've been able to move forward significantly in the last 6 months. And we anticipate after this, the next evolution, which we hope to have done at this point in time, but our next evolution, we're going to have the pad out, for which we're going to have our 4 display aircraft. Originally, eventually there'll be 4. Right now we have F-18 that Boeing helped us to refurbish, and then we have an A-7 that ViStar helped us refurbish. So those will be the first 2 out on that pad, and it's going to be pretty substantial when we get that. And then hopefully here in the next 6 months we'll have phase 1 done, and once phase 1 is done, in the phase 2, I think that's when things are going to really start to be prominent, and you start to see a building take effect, and it's going to be moving pretty quickly after that.
Anything you wanted to add?
No, I would just say, you know, the military brought my family to Jacksonville back in '97. And so just another reason why we support, back then we had Cecil Field as well in the area. And we do at ViStar what we always do, and that is just going to the community, wrapping our arms around these organizations, especially military, because military is such important to Jacksonville. When people think of Jacksonville, before the Jaguars, it was a military town, and it still is. And so we figure out how we help these military organizations in the community thrive, because this is going to be really a destination for people wanting to come to Jacksonville and figuring out what to do. And hopefully this is a stop on their destination when they come visit. And when they visit, hopefully they come and relocate here.
Yes, and I'm one of those people. So thank you both so much for joining us here today.
Thank you so much for having us.
And good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
We need it. Thank you so much.
Of course. And if you'd like to see this segment again, you know you can head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.